fans, and welcome to this NBA exhibition game. We're here inside the arena. The visiting superstars will square off against the rookies here on the 2K Games Network. Here with Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Now let's take a quick look at the starting lineups as we're just about ready to get this one started. The rookies control the tip-off and will get this one started. To Beasley. The rookies touched it last right before it went out of bounds. The pass to Irving. Johnson crosses it over. Magic. Love corrals the miss.
Couldn't can it that time, but you keep taking it to the rack like that, and good things will happen for you.
Olajuwon, he's pummeled, and will have a chance for two at the line.
Shooting two.
He can't get the first. Rebounded by Odin. The rookies bring it up. We've got a tie ball game here. Feeds it to Mayo. Shoots it up. Olajuwon grabs the rebound inside. The superstars with the ball. About 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. To Mayo.
Isn't shy with that shot, and for good reason. He won't miss those very often.
Passes it to Beasley. To the right corner, to Mayo. Tries the spin move. The dish to Rose. To the 10. Foul. Take a trip to the line.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first one. He gets them both. They're losing by 2. Dish, right side. The pass cut off by Beasley.
It's a good thought to dump it inside, but Kevin, you got to have a better passing lane.
Nailed from three-point range by Mayo. The superstars bring it up. About 3.5 minutes left in the first. The pass to Olajuwon. To Malone. Malone backs down. Launches beyond the arc. On the money!
Irving.
Bounces it to Beasley. In the lane, it's off. To Magic.
I like his aggressiveness there. That one didn't go down, but if you keep taking it up strong inside, good things will happen for you.
The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by Irving. The rookies with the ball. The score is tied at 5. To the right corner, to Odin. Beasley gives the up fake. To Odin. The pass to Rose. Feeds it to Mayo. Launches it. It's a little short, but gets the friendly roll. The superstars with the ball. 2:41 left in the first quarter. Bounces it to Malone. Passes it to the middle. Tries to post him up. The turnaround shot was off the mark by Irving. Dishes to the middle. Mayo lays it right in. Olajuwon lobs it to Magic. To the right corner, to Bird. To Olajuwon. From just inside the arc, hits the back iron, but gets the lucky bounce.
Johnson took that shot without a moment's hesitation despite the man right in his face. Now that's confidence.
The rookies bring it up. They're leading 10-7. The pass to Mayo. Dishes inside. Nice job on the assist by Mayo. The Superstars with the ball. 1:50 left in the first. To the outside to Olajuwon. The 13-footer was on the money by Olajuwon.
Malone did a nice job to get him to rock there in position to score.
Feeds it to Mayo. Love tries to back him in. Lead pass to Rose. It's stolen by Irving. Bounces it to Johnson. Tosses it up. Hits the quick shot.
Johnson.
To the right corner to Mayo. To the stripe to Beasley. Beasley backed on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. Chamberlain will hit the floor.
Substitution on the court.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The Superstars with the ball. They're 5 for 8 for the quarter. Backs him down. Fires from the right block. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line. Odin will come out of the game because of foul trouble.
Substitution on the court.
And he makes the first one. He gets them both. To the middle, to Rose. The rookies with the ball. Just 1 point separating the teams. To Mayo. Passes it to the left block. Sunk by Rose. The Superstars bring it up. 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to the high post. To Olajuwon. Olajuwon backs in. Out the J by Olajuwon. The pass to Beasley. Dishes it to Rose. Rose nails it from 8 feet.
He came up big there against a much bigger opponent. Sweet play down low.
5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From downtown. Doesn't get enough under it. To Mayo. The rookies with the ball. Can play for 1. Far side. Passes it down low. Passes it to the right block. And it's rebounded by Olajuwon. Got it up. Off the mark. We're at the end of 1, and it's close. The score, 18-15. Clark, what has stood out to you so far?
This is exactly the brand of basketball that the fans just love to see. Number 32 has had the hot hand all night. If they can get him the ball, I bet he'll be the one taking the last shot. Olajuwon has been stroking. And when the game's on the line, when it's winning time, you've got to feed the hot hand. They need to get him the pumpkin and let him create.
All right, Clark, just a few moments remaining as we get set to resume. Bird inbounds to start the second quarter. The lob to Chamberlain. Tries to back down. Shoots. Hits the far iron, but it goes in.
Chamberlain kept his head up, saw the open man, and made the excellent pass for the assist. That's textbook.
Feeds it to Mayo. Dishes it inside. Shoots from 12. Sinks it.
Lopez!
And it's a 3-point game. Bounces it to Bird. Irving. Great pass by Bird.
That was a quick shot, but when they leave you open like that, you can't pass that up.
The rookies with the ball. They're shooting 69% from the field. Passes it to the left side. Inbounds down low. Takes it in. Fouled hard. Take a trip to the line. Mayo will leave the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. Lob to Johnson. Just over 4 minutes left in the half. No look pass to Chamberlain. Irving fired short but gets the kind roll and goes in. The rookies with the ball. They're 7 for 10 from the floor. To the right corner, to Beasley. Nice penetration and bucket by Beasley. They trail 23-21. Magic tries the spin move. Lobbed it to Chamberlain. To Bayless.
Good effort on the board. He worked hard for that one.
Lead pass to the middle. Bird read that pass and picked it off. The pass to Johnson. Dish inside. Inbounds to the middle. Lets it go from the wing. A little long, but it goes in. The rookies with the ball. They're shooting 72% from the floor. Feeds it to Westbrook. Dish, left wing. Seven on the shot clock. The bounce pass to Westbrook. With the clock winding down, snaps the net.
I'll tell you what, poor defense can make an offensive player look unstoppable.
The Superstars with the ball. 2:32 left in the second. Cross court to Bird. The 3-ball is drained by Bird.
Rookies.
The rookies will take their first timeout of the game. Oden comes in off the bench. The inbound to Bayless. Just 1 point separating the teams. Bounces it to Beasley from downtown. Chamberlain skies for the rebound. They've been doing a great job so far sharing the rock on offense. Hands it to Chamberlain. To the left wing. To Chamberlain. Love jumped in front of the pass and came up with the steal. Bolea banked in by Mayo. The Superstars with the ball. 1:54 left in the half. Inbounds to Olajuwon. To the outside. To Bird. Bird taps, and he'll go to the line for a couple. Bayless will leave the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Sinks the first of 2. Gets them both. The rookies with the ball. They're trailing by 1. The feed to Mayo. The reverse jam was ripped through by Oden.
Oden is so good at improvising on his dunk. That reverse was one for the highlight reel.
The Superstars with the ball. They're 11 for 17 from the field. Kicks it out down low. Arcs it high. Flanks it off the front of the rim. 1:17 left in the second. Skipped it to Beasley. Slam dunk by Beasley.
My goodness gracious, Kevin. That's got to be the dunk of the night. No question about it.
No-look pass to Olajuwon. Shoots. Money on the jump shot. The rookies with the ball. And it's a one-point game. To the right corner. To Mayo. To the elbow. To Oden. The dunk was just crushed in by Beasley.
The D was out of position there, and it only took a second for him to rise up and stuff that home.
The Superstars with the ball. They're 6 for 8 for the quarter. To Bird. Jacks up the triple. Cans the shot.
Irving.
The rookies with the ball. 36 seconds left in the second. The pass to Mayo. Bounces it to Beasley. Bird picked it off back there, and that is his second takeaway of the contest. 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dumps it to Johnson. 7 on the shot clock. Passes it inside. Flashes to the lane.
Irving.
Behind the arc. Chamberlain rips it down inside. And that concludes the first half. The score, 35-33.
That's a hard-fought matchup. Neither team has really been able to find an edge.
Well, it's time for our 2K Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Kevin. The Superstars have really been impressive. Irving has been gunning from beyond the arc. The rookies need to get it together before they're too far behind. Beasley has contributed big time on the offensive end today.
Thanks for the update, Clark. Now let's take a look at the team stats from the first half. The Superstars have built a small lead in this hard-fought game. Both teams are very hungry for a win. It should make for a great second half. We should be ready to get going in just a moment. Bird throws it in to start the third. To the outside, to Malone. Here comes the double team. Johnson misses the jumper. To Beasley.
You can't fault that shot since he was wide open, but he may have rushed it just a little bit.
Lobbed it to Love. Kick out, down low. Picked off by Bird. That's his third takeaway so far. Intercepted by Rose. The rookies bring it up. About 4.5 minutes left in the third. Dish, cross court. Feeds it to the left side. The long three. Malone on the rebound. Irving brings it up. He's shooting 50% from beyond the arc. Beasley anticipated the pass and cut it off. Feeds it to Mayo with the crossover. To the right corner, to the outside. The pass cut off by Irving. Johnson leads the break. Pass to Irving. And they call the goaltender. They'll give him the bucket. Olajuwon will hit the floor. The rookies bring it up, facing a narrow deficit. To the right corner, to Mayo. Off-target three by Mayo. The Superstars bring it up. About 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Irving backed on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Shooting 2.
He can't get the first. He sinks the second. The rookies with the ball. They're 2 for 6 from three-point range. Slides in, puts too much on it. To Magic.
That was his to make, but he let the defense bother him. Can't do that on those lay-ins. You got to concentrate and finish.
Skipped it to the right side. Puts up the tray. Beasley grabs it to Rose. Dumps it off from about 19 feet. Oden gets whistled for a loose ball foul. That's his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Malone lobs it to Magic. The lob to Malone. With the shot. Tipped up and in.
Olajuwon anticipated the miss, got himself into position, and then beat everybody to the ball. Beautiful work on the offensive glass.
The pass to Beasley. Kick out, down low. Slammed down by Love. .236 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Bird. Bounces it to the high post. Passes it to the right block. Inside, Lopez hauls it in. To Mayo.
The defense set the tone there on the inside and made a nice stop.
Feeds it to the right side. Swings it to Beasley. The prayer hits the left rim and out. They're running. Passed it to the left side. They're shooting 33% from deep. To the high post, to Love. No look pass to the middle. Rose drains it from short range. The Superstars bring it up. They're clinging to a small lead. To the right corner, to Bird. From 20 feet out, Love corrals it, and that's his 5th rebound in this one. The rookies with the ball. 1:40 left in the third. The pass to Love. Love tries to back him in. Arcs it high. Lays it right in.
He just bulldozed his way to the rack. That's how you throw your weight around.
No look pass to Malone. Dumps it to the outside. Shoots from the post. Love corrals the miss inside. The rookies with the ball. They can reclaim the lead with a bucket here. Bounces it to Mayo. Takes it in. Clanks it off the back iron. They're shooting 22% for the quarter. Passes it to Olajuwon. Olajuwon connected on the shot, and he was fouled. A chance here for a three-point play. No good, and they don't get the three-point play. Didn't realize that he was on the line, and they'll turn it over. Off the inbound, botches the lay-in. The rookies with the ball, and it's a three-point game. Rose takes a step back. To Mayo. Mayo tries to lay it in, but it doesn't go. The Superstars with the ball. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Hands it to Irving. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inbounds to Malone. To end the drought, Rose reels in the defensive rebound. To the right corner, to Rose for the tie. Oh, off target. To Malone. Got it up. Missed. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's 42-39.
Kevin, their offense has been flowing right from the get-go. It's been fun to watch. Irving has been carrying them all game. They need to continue to work the ball through him to force the double team.
Beasley throws it in to start the fourth quarter. Passes it to the right side. Stolen by Bird, and that's going to be his fourth takeaway so far. Dumps it to Bird. Feeds it to Irving. Irving sizing up his man. Dumps it off. 6 seconds to shoot. Drives it. Beasley reels it in.
Isn't shy with that shot, and for good reason. He won't miss those very often.
To the outside, to Rose. Bounces it to the wing. Pulls the trigger. Trains it from the wing. The Superstars bring it up. They're shooting 48% for the game. Backs down. Dumps it to Irving. To the bucket. Banks it in.
Well, it's almost impossible to miss when the D is playing that soft.
The rookies bring it up. Have it, and it's a one-possession game. The pass to Love. Passes it back to Love. No-look pass to Rose. Passes it to Mayo. 7 on the shot clock. The game was tied after that bucket by Rose. The Superstars with the ball. About 3.5 minutes left in the game. Olajuwon backs him down. Bounced in off the far iron by Bird. Rose brings it up the court. He's got 4 assists. Rose misses the finger roll. The Superstars with the ball. They lead 46-44. To the right corner, to Malone. To the rack. Breaks it off the front iron. The rookies bring it up. 2:53 left in the fourth. To Mayo. Was out of bounds there. That will cost them possession. Dishes to Malone. Shoots. Hits the quick shot.
Irving is so money from that range. Automatic. There's no excuse for leaving him that open.
Rose brings it up the floor. He's got 11 points. The pass to Mayo. Lead pass to Mayo. From deep three-point range. Cans the shot. Mayo! The Superstars with the ball. Just 1 point separating the teams. The bounce pass to Malone. From the wing. Tickles the twine. The inbound to Rose. 2:04 left in the game. Dishes inside. Intercepted by Bird. That's his 5th takeaway of the game. He's got some quick hands.
Johnson.
Great finish by Johnson. Rose.
Derrick Rose.
To the right corner, to the wing. Tries to post him up. From the right block. On the money.
A little quick on the trigger there with the man in his face, but you can't argue with the result.
Rose rings it up. He's shooting 50% from the field. Feeds it to Beasley. Bounces it to the left block. Oden hits, and he'll go to the line for a couple.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first. That narrows the gap to 4. He gets them both. The Superstars with the ball, and it's a 3-point game. Passes it inside to the rim. Lays it in. Sweet dime to lead into the rack.
Johnson knows exactly how to set up his teammate. That's a nice, unselfish play.
.116 left to the fourth. Passes it to Mayo. Bounces it to the right wing. Lead pass down low. And they call foul.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 4. He gets them both. Johnson brings it up the court. He's 3 for 6 from the floor. To the right corner, to Malone. 18 feet away, it falls short. To Rose. The rookies bring it up. Don't have much time. They got to score quickly. Led him nicely with the dish, and it's laid in by Mayo.
Rose saw his buddy had a lane to the bucket and led him right to the rim with the pass. Beautiful play.
49 seconds left to the fourth. Behind the arc, bounced off back iron and in. The rookies call timeout. They're behind by 4. 31 seconds left in the game. The inbound pass, that bounces off the left rim and out.
Well, he missed that one, and it's no surprise. That was one tough shot.
Defensive.
Rose has picked up his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Rose has picked up his second foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Perfect from the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. The rookies bring it up. This one may be out of reach. A rare three-pointer by Oden.
He's not their go-to guy offensively normally, but when his number was called, he rose to the occasion.
The Superstars bring it up. They're 8 for 11 for the quarter. Rose has picked up his third foul of the game.
Shooting 2.
Sinks the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Gets them both, and it's a 5-point ball game. Swings it to Oden. The triple off the mark by Oden. There's the buzzer. The Superstars beat the rookies 63-58. Both teams gave their all.
The superstars took it to a whole nother level. Bucket after bucket. They just kept attacking.
Irving played great. 21 points, 5 assists, 2 steals, and he's our player of the game.
He would not back down and sent them packing time and time again.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg and me, Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.